Hey Sagittarius, it's Star with Eyes of the Stars Tarot. All right, let's start on your July reading. I'm sorry it's late, but here we are. Oh, okay. I don't want to take that one. It was Judgment, came out reverse, and then it flipped, so let's start over. Okay, this is going to be your love reading for July 2019, Sagittarius. What is going on? Ooh, okay, the Tower reverse. So whatever bad has happened, I feel like it's already happened. You're getting over things now, or let's see. The Wheel of Fortune reverse. Okay, you may still be going through a tough time, I guess, in your relationship. A lot of unexpected changes, and a lot of the changes that happen don't quite feel right to you, or they feel like some sort of misfortune. Okay, so you're trying to rectify the situation here. Seven of Pentacles. We're waiting something out. The Moon. The Moon came up a lot as I was shuffling. So there may be something hidden, or there was something hidden in the past. You have a lot of major arcana. So July can be a really intense, I feel like, intensity here, which isn't surprising because, as you know, we have it's eclipse season. So eclipse season does tend to be intense. It tends to be a lot about revelations, and it looks like that is definitely, you're coming up here as the Queen of Wands, sorry, in the reverse. So yeah, things are very shaky is what I feel here, and you're just trying to wait things out. You know, you're trying to be patient. This is about being patient, giving something time, and that's what's happening here. The Wheel of Fortune can also be about time. There may be a blockage in moving forward from whatever negativity happened here, or whatever shakeup. I shouldn't say negativity because it's not necessarily negativity, it's just abrupt change. But whatever the change was, it has you feeling a bit vulnerable. Page of Wands reverse in the near future. How you see yourself. The Emperor reverse. So yeah, vulnerability, feeling out of control, which is understandable because these energies here are very much energies that would be out of your control. This is, you know, just the universe doing its thing. External energies, or how your partner sees you. The King of Pentacles reverse. If you're dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, they feel the same way. They feel instability. Both of these cards to me is about instability. So I don't know if it's necessarily having to do with the relationship itself, or it's just things that are happening around the two of you that is causing a sense of instability. Hopes or fears. Death reverse. So much major arcana. Okay, overall outcome, the King of Swords. All right, so if you guys are feeling unsure, which is what I kind of see, there's a sense of unsurety, instability, vulnerability, you're going to get clarity. Yeah, see, there's confusion, the Seven of Cups. So Seven of Cups, the Moon, there's something that's hidden or that's making you confused. So let's clarify. Let me just leave this here. All right, so let's see what this Tower reverse is about. What happened here? Tower reverse. I hope you guys are doing well. There's been some really heavy energies around that have been draining me. That's why these readings are so late. There's been like a big drain on energy. Whoa. The Sun reverse. The Ace of Wands. So some sort of shake-up. Again, with the Sun reverse, there's a lack of clarity in a matter. That's why there is this. So it could be I feel like you guys, relationship-wise or just in general, I'm kind of feeling, you know, with this energy, this seems to me like it's a very stable couple. Although right now they're not feeling stable, but it looks like a couple that's been together for a while. There's some kind of new beginning that is not happening yet. There's a wait on a new beginning until clarity comes about. So let's see. But it's definitely dealing with something major that happened in the past. So there could have been a big blow up, a big blowout in this relationship that normally it's a relationship that could be very stable and solid, and it threw everything off course. Okay, there's some type of confusion that's making you second guess this relationship, or your partner second guess it. But whatever it is, you are going to gain clarity. Let's keep digging. This could just be, you know, trying to let go of past issues, things that have caused, you know, maybe fights in your relationship, arguments. You're trying to let these things go, but before you do, yeah, you see the Ten of Wands reverse. Trying to let something go, let something that has been a burden. It's been a burden to your relationship, and you just want to start fresh. Now, for some of you, it's starting fresh alone or with somebody new. For others, I do feel strongly that it's starting like a new beginning within this very relationship, getting through some tough times. But in order to do that, you have to see things clearly. So, Seven of Pentacles. Hangman reverse. Yeah. Hangman reverse is about gaining wisdom, gaining clarity. And so that is what you're waiting for. You're waiting to understand something. Giving something time. Knight of Pentacles. Again, earth sign energy. Very strong. And the Devil reverse. Yeah, I feel there was an energy of negativity in this relationship. Some of you could have been dealing with a Capricorn. There is Capricorn energy here. But I feel this is more about learning from past mistakes, understanding what was keeping this relationship down, and being able to move forward from it. But in order to move forward, it's almost like you have to take a couple of steps back to really, it's almost like, it's like when you see the instant replay, when you're watching some kind of sport and you need to watch the instant replay to understand what really happened, what went wrong, that kind of thing. Going back and really digging into what was plaguing this relationship, what was holding it back. The Moon. Ten of Pentacles reverse. Seven of Wands. And the Tower. So there may have actually, for those of you in long-term relationships, because we do have this Ten of Pentacles here, there may have actually been a breakup, or you were very, very close to a breakup. I feel for a lot of you there was a breakup with this this Tower here, and it had to do with either someone's fears, insecurities, I'm feeling like Ten of Pentacles reverse. I feel like for some, so either you or your partner, or maybe even both of you, but I feel like it's either or. It's either you or your partner who were having really deep emotional issues coming up, okay, for them to be resolved. But in order for them to be resolved, they have to be recognized. There has to be an identification of that problem, okay? And I feel like the universe kind of was orchestrating all of this so that that could happen. There needed to be a healing, okay? There was something that, like an underlying emotion that was weighing heavily on this relationship. And the reason that this Tower moment happened was, you know, so that those emotions can come up to the surface to be dealt with. But this whole process wasn't exactly clear. You know, it's like neither one of you, I feel, understood what was really happening. And that's why all of this confusion was going on. So the good news is that, you know, whatever this Tower moment was, it's already happened. This is not like predicting there's going to be a Tower moment. This is you working through that past Tower moment, those past emotions. Let's see, Queen of Wands, we have the Knight of Swords reverse. I feel like you guys are not feeling confident really about getting into it. You know, what the whole plan was for you guys to open up the lines of communication and talk through these fears, these insecurities, these old emotions, old wounds that needed to be healed, maybe on both sides of the relationship. But I feel what has happened was, because this was such a strong moment, there's kind of a lack of confidence to express yourself, Sagittarius, because maybe it's caused, you know, arguments in the past. We do have the Seven of Wands here, so I feel like there was a lot of arguing and bickering and fighting, and like you just don't want to go down that road again, and so you're very apprehensive about getting into deep and heated conversations. I feel like you guys are trying to avoid it, but it may not be the way to go, because what you really need this month is the clarity, and there's no way to get that clarity unless, you know, you speak and communicate. We have the Fool reverse. Again, hesitation. There's a lot of repression here. You're not feeling free, like your normal, you know, free and light, and that's not, it's not what I'm getting here. It's a lot of repression, repressed emotions, repressed thoughts. Queen of Wands again, okay? Excuse me, I'm wheezing today. Yeah, it's you not having the confidence to really express yourself and be yourself at this time. You're walking on eggshells. That's what I'm feeling, walking on eggshells. So near future, Page of Wands reverse. It looks like that's going to continue, because Page of Wands reverse is your energy. Pages are about, they're messengers, okay? So this is not really wanting to communicate, not making the effort to do so. And we have, what is this? Death reverse. I feel like that's the fear. You're not communicating because you don't want to run the risk of this relationship maybe ending. You know, maybe, like I said, you're walking on eggshells because you're afraid that it's completely going to end. But I feel like what's happening here is more of a transformation. It's not really, gosh, hold on. Let me use my inhaler, because I don't want to be wheezing through the whole video. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's continue. The Chariot reverse. Yeah, you have no confidence right now. You think that, you know, any conversation that you have is just going to go left, you know, and who knows what's going to happen. I just realized I never clarified the Wheel of Fortune reverse. Let me do that one right now. Why is this Wheel of Fortune reverse here as a challenge? Wheel of Fortune reverse as a challenge. Again, King of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles, okay. So, let me just get one more. Here's what I'm going to say. I think this is more and the Hierophant. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus, or this is somebody that you are very committed to. This is two cards of commitment. The Hierophant is a card about marriage, and the King of Pentacles is somebody very committed. With the Seven of Pentacles, a lot of earth energy, again, very strong Taurus, or also Capricorn. But I feel it's more this person who's going through or working through some very deep emotions that have affected this relationship negatively. And the Seven of Pentacles here is you giving this person time to do that. You know, this card here is set kind of in a winter, it has a winter setting, which I feel is, you know, while this person is doing this, you may be feeling lonely or separated from them, because it's like they need to be alone. They need to have more time for self-reflection, because like I said, these were very difficult and deep hidden emotions that are being healed and worked through. And so the challenge is, you know, this change actually happening in the relationship for the better, because you're giving this person time. And you're trying to kind of, even though you do, I feel like you want the unity again, but you're trying to avoid any further conflict. The High Priestess, yeah. You're afraid to express what you really feel. So the High Priestess is somebody who is silent. Sorry, there's something pop up that came up here. Oh, goodness. Okay. You want to stay silent. That's what I see here. Let's see why you're feeling like the Emperor reverse. Judgment reverse. You're feeling out of control because you just don't know what to do. You don't know what the truth is. Let's see this person. King of Pentacles reverse. The Knight of Wands. What I'm feeling here, yeah, see the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like your partner, this person, it doesn't have to be an earth sign, but I feel very strongly for a lot of you it is. It could just be somebody who is very set in their ways. They're very much affected by, you know, like they need to have stability or really be able to count on their partners. If they feel, you know, like their partner can just leave at the drop of a dime, then it causes them to kind of act out because they need that security from their partner. And I feel like they're seeing you actually as a Knight of Wands. So if they saw you as the Emperor, I feel like that would give them the security that they need. But they see you as very changing, as like changeable or fickle even. And so that's why they feel insecure themselves. But again, I'm not feeling like this is very much your problem. I mean, it is because you're in a relationship with this person. However, I feel like this is more an issue that this person has to deal within themselves. And you're more of like a support system for them. But I realize that right now it's kind of difficult for you to be their support system. Okay, your hopes or fears. We have Death reverse. Nine of Swords reverse. I feel like you just want this to be over. Like the worry, the anxiety. And you just want to make it out of this. You want the relationship to make it out of this and transform for the better, and not have to end because of these issues that have been plaguing you guys. The King of Chalices. Yeah, you want the love to return. You want the love to be something that you can count on. Like, this is my person. So the overall outcome is the King of Swords. Oof, and we have the Ten of Swords here. So there is going to be an end of something, but for some reason I'm not getting like this is a bad thing. What is this here? The Empress reverse. Let's see. Yeah. Two of Wands. And the Star. Yeah, I wasn't getting like a bad vibe, like, oh, this is going to be an ending, a breakup. There is an ending to something, but I feel like it's more an ending to a suffering. If it's your partner, it could be an air sign, specifically an Aquarius. But anyway, I'm not going to get into the signs. Whatever sign it is, it's just somebody who is making a decision or seeing clarity here. But I feel like it's about some sort of suffering that was causing a lack mentality, or not allowing somebody to see all the beauty that they had around them, all the blessings that they had around them. And I feel like that is being healed. Okay, so the clarity is coming. Whatever this person, your partner or yourself, because it can be vice versa, so just take it however it resonates. There is going to be a sense of understanding of what was making this person suffer, what was creating the suffering within the relationship itself. But I feel it's more, especially for you Sagittarius males, if your partner is an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I said I wasn't going to mention signs, but it's just so prevalent here. And you know, the Empress could be a Taurus, could be a Libra, which is an air sign. So whatever this person was going through that was making them feel like daily sort of pain about something, they make a conscious decision to heal that, to leave that suffering in the past and not allow it to plague this relationship day after day. So there is a healing. There's a choice to take the path of happiness, of hope, of faith, and seeing things more clearly, rather than you know, having your head, or their head, because I feel this is more them, filled with fear and harsh memories, tears, all of that. So yeah, there is progress here. Maybe it is best, especially, you know, with Mercury being in retrograde, which can cause misunderstandings and whatnot. Maybe it is best to keep a low profile and maybe keep away and allow this person to go through this process and just have faith, because it is happening. There is just a lot that they need to work through right now. But I do see it turning out positively for you. You just, you know, you got to give it some time. They're very deep rooted issues that needed to be seen, needed to come up to the surface so that they can finally be healed. Because the thing is that sometimes when we have these deep issues, it's easy to say, oh yeah, it's fine now, we're good, because today it doesn't feel as bad, but then it will be a recurring sort of theme. Okay, so it's better to give the time to really work through it. All right, let's see what oracle cards come up for you, Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius most need to know? What do they need to know most? We have the eagle. You will soar towards your destiny with greater clarity and strength. Yeah. So clarity and strength will be had. All of these mountains represent challenges. You're going to soar above the challenges, okay? And here's the sun coming out. So yeah, the clarity is coming. You are going to overcome these difficulties. There's also a rainbow here, so yeah. Let's see. What else? Okay, a little block wanted to come out. Mountain, again, difficulties. The devil. Okay, so for mountain it says, know that you are protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. The devil, take care immediately to avoid temptation and deceit. And then we have the sun. So it could be that because of these challenges, there is a tendency here, although we did see the devil in the reverse, there's an underlying tendency here to fall back into the negativity, or fall back into whatever it is, whatever these challenges that keep a hold on this relationship. There is a possibility to fall back into that. However, you do have the sun here, which is bringing clarity to that, like shining a light on it, so that, you know, it's kind of like when you put those floodlights outside of your home, so that at night, if somebody's lurking around your property, they can just, you know, come on these bright lights to discourage people from lurking. And that's what we're trying to do here. We're bringing this light to discourage these issues creeping back up. But that's the key, is that you have to identify what those issues are. I think they've been hidden, or they haven't been talked about because it's such a sore issue. Okay, we have love. Love surrounds all your connections. Move forward positively in all areas of your life. And marriage. You are attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. Okay, and the overall. Hole in the soul, you see. So yeah, somebody is definitely trying to heal from a very, very deep issue. This is the 36, okay, so 3 and 6 is 9. We're almost at the end of this. We're still in the middle, okay, but the good thing is that with July being eclipse season and having these 2 eclipses, that's exactly what is going to happen here. This sun is going to illuminate these problems, whatever this hole in the soul is, and these challenges. Yeah, we have the tendency to fall back into it, but I feel like the sun and all of this is going to overpower that. Okay, there's a lot of love in this relationship, and it's just a matter of being able to navigate through these tough issues that even your partner, you know, they even don't understand it. Okay, so there is a need to have a lot of patience, because I feel like this is, you know, this is something that has really taken a hold of this person and not allowed them to really see things for what they really are. They're seeing things through a lens of negativity because of those old issues that need to be resolved. Okay, so that is what we have there, Sagittarius. It looks like a productive month, you know, when it comes to healing. So if you need to, you know, maybe give somebody space so that they can continue on with their healing, then that is probably your best bet. But it looks like it is going to be productive, and you are going to get somewhere this month with that. All right, let's move on to your finance reading. Finance and career. Four of Wands. Judgment. I feel like finance-wise, you guys have been really trying to find a way to gain stability in your life, to have this career or this job be something that you can really feel like you can count on and fall back on. There's something, let me see. Eight of Cups. Oh, Ace of Swords. Yeah, so you, in the past, you had to leave something behind because you saw that you put a lot of work into it. It was very challenging and it never really satisfied you. For some of you, I feel like you have built, this could be like your own business, or it could just be your place of work. Okay, but there's something that, some sort of revelation or truth or new idea that you're coming up with here, or that you're just seeing. For those of you who are business owners, I feel like this month you may be discovering a way, having some sort of new idea or discovering the way to financial stability. The Hierophant reverse. Okay. Wow. Bottom of the deck, we have the Star. No. Seven of Cups reverse, and the Hermit. Yeah, so like I said, there was some confusion at some point where maybe you thought something was better than it actually was. And then when you came to the realization that, you know what, this is really just not for me, you're going to walk away and you're going to go off on your own here with this Hermit card. So I do feel a lot of you left a career or a job, perhaps to go off on your own, do your own thing, or maybe find what it is that you really want to do. But I do feel like some of you left in order to like open up your own business. Eight of Pentacles with the Four of Wands. So again, a business, a place of work. Oof, Ten of Swords. And the Ace of Wands. Ending in the new beginning. Working on an ending and a new beginning. So some of you may have left the situation and you're still kind of working, putting a lot of work into creating this stability for yourself after a difficult ending. I feel like this transition, this ending, like this transition from here to here has been a difficult one. It's been very trying. It's taken all your energy. Let's see this Judgment card. Five of Wands reverse. Knight of Pentacles reverse. Okay. Eight of Cups reverse, and the Chariot reverse. So I am feeling like wherever it is that you guys are now, so regardless of if you know you've just opened your business, you have a new business, or you started a business, or you started just a new job, so whatever the situation is, because it'll be different for each of you, I feel like it's been more difficult than you had expected. But I do feel like some kind of like idea, new idea, or something new that you're going to be doing is going to change the game for you, because things I see have been stagnant because there's something that you needed to learn, or some truth you needed to see. Okay. As far as setting yourself apart from the competition, as far as learning from past mistakes. Okay, there's something that needed to be seen and needed to be learned. So let's see what this Ace of Swords is, because that is going to give us the clue as to what it. Okay, we have the Lovers, the Strength, wow, the Star again, and the Queen of Pentacles. So yes, like I said, there's going to be either a new idea, or there's going to be a communication. Somebody may communicate to you and let you know that they perhaps want to partner up, or they bring you some sort of new offer that is going to help with your self-esteem, help with this journey that you're on. You know, I feel like there's points where you kind of lack the motivation because things are not really going your way. Things are kind of, they've been stagnant. You haven't felt the victory, you know, in taking this chance of, you know, walking away from whatever it was that you walked away from, maybe an old job. And like I said, because this has been so difficult for you, but things are definitely going to be changing here this month. I feel like July is going to be a really pivotal month for you guys when it comes to your finances, where you're really going to start to see that new partnerships are going to be good for you. They're going to help you make your dreams come true. or just help see the path, like it's going to illuminate the path towards the completion of your goals. Now let's see what the Hierophant reverse. This is in the future energy. Two of Wands. Four of Swords. Knight of Wands. And the Six of Cups reverse. So what I see here is the thing that you're discovering is that the way towards your goals is not what you've been doing so far. So, you know, clearly whatever it is that you've been doing, even though you've been putting in a lot of work, maybe you've been working too hard. Maybe you've been working harder and not smarter. Okay, because this here is about you coming up with new ideas of doing things in a brand new way. This is not how you've always done things. This is about making decisions in a different way. I also feel like there's people who are going to help you see different ways of doing things, and it's going to be sort of a wake-up call, like, oh, this whole time I thought I was doing things the right way and I was following all these steps, and now I see the light. Now I see that I haven't been exactly doing them right. So there's something about letting go of past ways of thinking, past ways of doing things. You're choosing a new path now, okay, and it's really motivating you. You're finding that motivation again. But this is definitely after a lot of contemplation. It's almost like it's difficult for you guys to not so much accept. I don't feel like that's the right word, but just come to that realization that, yeah, the whole time that you've been doing X, Y, and Z, that's really not what you should have been doing, even though you were completely convinced that you were doing the right thing. Maybe at another point in time it was the right thing, but for right now, there's something new that you need to do in order to trigger this new beginning, like where things have been stagnant, things are going to start picking up. You know, the Knight of Wands is actually a lot of powerful energy, really quick energy, but it's all about letting go of past ways of thinking. Okay, so I hope that helped, Sagittarius, and I will see you soon. Bye, guys.